So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Brighton with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Crosses it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Aims beyond the defence. Chance here to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pele receives it in a wide position. And this is Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Dembele could try cutting inside here. Makaleli. Luis Suarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass is just off target. Guti. He's being urged to shoot. Makaleli. That has found him in acres. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Cafu. Nedved. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Guti. And this is Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, The decision-making, we can't. He'll learn from it.
Yaya Toure. Cafu. Oh, it's Dembele. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Brighton looking to pass their way through. Cafu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van de Ven. Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vitinha. And it's Guti. Maicon charging forward down that flank. Elects to cross. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff looking to run onto it. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution on the field, number 6.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I suppose from a defensive
16,
perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Brighton come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. Now Yaya Toure. Guti. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Makalele. And this is Pele! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Milan are looking to break at pace. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Bale. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Cafu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. That is good alertness. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Guti. Looking for options for movement. Pele is onto it in a flash. Brighton perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu thinks about the shot. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Pele. Van de Ven. Great vision. Chouameni. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Now it's Eto'o. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Suarez. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 15, Ronaldinho.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu. Now it's Bale. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution in progress.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Rooney! Decent hit from there. Pepe.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Yaya Toure. And it's Bale. Rooney. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what has happened here? Looking to go deep. He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's away. That pass has been well intercepted. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nedved. And here's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Ronaldo. That's very neat. Nedved. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That has been cut short. Cafu. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Cafu. This is Dembele. It's Nedved! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Knocks it into space. It's a really well-measured ball. Ball driven to... Bullish header! It's in! Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Brighton are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cruyff. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Michael. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Luis Suarez. That is ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. And it's Maicon. Maicon carries the ball down the right. That's a throw. Probing pass. And it's Maicon. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he's forced to go back. Now he's off and running. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. 1-0 here, just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dembele. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And this an opportunity to pull level. Good ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cannavaro. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Guti. And here's Suarez. Looking for a runner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guti. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Thuram with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save. Up. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Substitutions taking place.
Brighton are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Maicon. Maicon proves just a little bit too strong. Brighton with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's an excellent interception. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Thuram does really well there, he is strong. He's looking wide. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. That's Guti. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. And it's Nedved. Oh, important interception. Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Nedved. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chouameni. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. You'd be disappointed with that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Great chance! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11, Chouameni.
And that has added a hole. And the shot! Goal! And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brighton go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for the run. Chance here to counter. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had it taken off him. And it's Eto'o. Brighton can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Piqué. Neymar. And here's Eto'o. Bale knocks it out wide. Vitinha. And here's Eto'o. That has not gone well. Drogba. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Into the last 5 minutes. Milan finding their passes. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And this is Bale.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he spark a counter here? Deep into stoppage time. Neymar chasing after it. Vitinha. Now it's Hullet. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please refrain from
Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Maicon, Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy's class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus for nothing. He's got immense strength, pace, physicality, and he contributes so much in both attack and defence.
Now it's Nedved. Quality ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Ned. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And the keeper's given it away. Big chance. Tries a shot. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No way through. And it's Drogba. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Maicon, played in deep. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Dembele looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Decent hit from there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. Pepe gets it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to them.
And Messi! They would have been quick to recover this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Rooney. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Rodri. Oh, good ball! Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele plays it short. He's on it, can he get away? Milan are looking to go forward now. Now somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram. Lobbed in behind, and he's intervened well there. He's looking wide. Cruyff. And this is Dembele, and he's lost his man here. And he's heaved it away. Nicely shaped ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pepe does really well there, strong defending. And it's Cruyff. Makalele. Oh, it's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Rooney. He's away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rodri. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's played forward.
There will be one
Time and
minute
again
at a
they are
time.
repelled. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious,
Volunteers
Peter,
to
but
reach point.
thankfully this is
Please
still
report
very
to the staff room
savable. Keep
immediately.
things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Rooney. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary. Makalele. Rodri. Now it's Rodri. And it's Makalele. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Makalele. Cross from Maldini. And he's there to clear it. Chelsea still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. That has been cut short. Dembele chasing after it. And he's worked it through. Makalele. And here's Drogba. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Opts for safety. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's come to nothing. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
8.
second corner of the game.
Drogba. Number 2.
Maldini gets it away.
Nakate. Coming on the field. Number
It's run
11,
loose here.
Bale.
Milan
Number 9,
have the chance to go the other way.
Substitutions taking place.
Piqué makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that is one way to stop him. Defending here is really tight. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Deep cross. Bergomi can get it clear, and it's skewed away. Maldini. Searching pass he's played there. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Maicon's cross. And that has been cleared. He's having a go! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The ball has bounced loose now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete... A header! He can get that clear. And that may well be that. That is that. Chelsea suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that...